Hey guys, this video is for our 2-year-olds room for October week 2. And this month our theme is Super Kids. And our bottom line is, who made you do big things? God made me do big things. And that's what we are learning about all month long. What? Myself. I'm making a video. You're right. Our memory verse for October is, be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. For the Lord your God goes with you. Deuteronomy 31:6. So we are learning about King David all month long, and King David could do big things. And so we're going to teach our preschoolers how they can do big things too. So week 2, our story is about how David protects the sheep from the book of 1 Samuel, and our story focus is God made me do big things anywhere. And the little summary just says, God made me do big things anywhere. Week 2, David is still out in the field with those sheep. God made us do the big things anywhere, even in a field in the middle of nowhere. Fighting off a lion so it doesn't hurt your sheep qualifies as a pretty big thing. So last week we learned that Samuel called David to be king. Well, now he's still working as a shepherd protecting his sheep. So God can help us do big things anywhere. So one of your intro activities that you can do, kids will play with toys until about 9-10. And then at 9-10, you can have them clean up and you can do these little intro activities. So the first one is called animal cards. So up here in this first bin, you've got all these different cards with all these different animals on them. They're right up there. And what you're going to do is you're going to gather the kids. You can gather them on the circle rug over there and say, let's pretend to be animals today. I'm going to draw a card with a picture of the animal on it. And when you see the animal, you're going to pretend to be that animal. And then just pretend to be all those different things. And today we're going to hear a story about 2 animals, a lion and a sheep. And the other intro activity that you can do, you can maybe even have this setting out as kids are coming in and have them do it while they're coming in, is this little activity here. I've got 4 trays prepped with it. And you're just going to ask kids, have you guys ever seen a real sheep? Well, sheep need people called shepherds to lead them, and today you guys are going to be a shepherd. So we're going to move these sheep back into their pen, and you're going to have kids move the cotton balls into the sheep pen. So I've got 4 of those set up so kids can be working on that. And then you're just going to say, in our story today, we're going to hear about a boy who was a shepherd, and it was a very big job. So kids can bah on their way to large group. Then you'll head out to large group when you get back from large group. The first activity that you can do is our memory verse activity. And we've got both of these bins are little stuffed animals. So you're going to give a stuffed animal to each kid. And you're going to say, our memory verse tells us that God is with us wherever we go. And we can be super kids wherever we go. Well, David took care of sheep in our Bible story. So we're going to hold our animals and take care of them. So you're going to give each kid an animal. And you're going to say, let's go over here while we carry our animals. And then you'll walk to one part of the room. Great job. God made us to be super kids wherever we go. So let's say our memory verse. Now let's go here. And you can go to a different part. God made us to be super kids wherever we go. Let's say our memory verse. And then you'll say, our memory verse tells us that God made us to do big things and be super kids. And he helps us to be strong and brave. So who made you do big things? God made me do big things. So you're just going to move around the room and say, wherever we go, God can help us do big things, and practice the memory verse while they're holding their little stuffed animals. Then the next activity, the lion and the sheep, they're a little missized, but that's okay. You've got a lion and a sheep, and you'll gather the kids on the circle, and you're going to review the story as it's written in here. So David is out in the field watching a sheep, and you're going to move the sheep around. Then a hungry lion came and tried to eat a sheep, roar, so make the lion chase the sheep. David knew that God was with him, and that gave him the strength and the courage to protect his sheep. So go away, lion, and then make the lion go behind your back. Yay, David saved his sheep. Would anyone like a turn telling the story? And you can have kids take turns telling the story. As you say it, they can move the sheep. And then just review the bottom line. Then the last activity is their little craft. So they're going to make this sheep bracelet. So you can give them this little strip of paper that says David protects your sheep. They can color it. In this bin, I have the little bracelets. I have the little Velcro dots. There's 2 pages of the soft side of the Velcro and 2 pages of the hook side of the Velcro. So just make sure you get one of each. And then there's cotton balls. So I just used a glue stick, glued the cotton balls on, put the one side of the Velcro on that side, the other one on this side. You can cut this if you need to make it smaller for their wrists. but then they can fold it and they can make their little sheep bracelet as their craft for today. So that is it, learning all about how David protected his sheep. Thank you guys so much for serving this week. You all are amazing. Thank you for leading our 2-year-olds and teaching them these important truths from the Bible. And we'll see you on Sunday.